What is goody gang, it is your girl Jaee, aka the Realest, and I'm back with another video today. If you're new here, what is goody, and if you're already subscribed, what is tea, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering that tremendous, I don't even know the word for it, atrocious, tremendously shedding Truscend hair. Made me so mad, y'all. If you want to know the details more about this hair, this is legit my final review on this hair. Y'all have been asking me and I've been waiting because I thought it was going to get better, but it's not getting better. It's getting worse actually. So if you want to know more about that, stay tuned throughout this video so you can catch these gems in this tea on this hair vendor, and preferably you'll save yourself some money. You should leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss a single video on this channel. I focus on helping you start your business with no money, particularly hair businesses, but I give teas and gems that can be utilized in any business because a lot of it is like education as well, and I test out these hair vendors. So I am the Realest Jaee. Welcome to my channel. So you already know how it goes when I have my videos. I got my tea, but I'm not drinking any today. I got water today. The tea is in this product. I got my notes. I'm gonna go through everything, a lot of the questions that I was asked throughout the duration that I had this hair. And I want you to know I have this bun in my head. Note that I took the hair out because it just wasn't holding it down anymore for me. Initially I purchased the hair in like, I want to say like November, December, and when I installed it, everything's peaches and cream. If you've seen the videos, it's a 3-part series video. When I installed the hair, it was great, it was popping. Click up here, you could see it, or you can wait till the end of this video and you can watch it. But don't click out of this video because I want you to keep in mind these things, because it looks, everything that glitters ain't gold. Like, it's cute and stuff, but be very mindful of, yeah. I had this hair in for about 2 months roughly. I like to give a more realistic review when it comes to these products, so y'all know what it is. And I would say after about month 1 going into month 2 is when the hair started to change on me. The type of hair that I purchased, top virgin hair from Truscend, body wave texture. It was a 12-inch frontal and a 12 and 14-inch bundle. I had 2 bundles and a frontal. The hair came in its natural pattern, it came in its natural color. I did bleach it. Like I said, it's going to be in those videos. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the basic stuff about the hair. I just gave that rundown. We're about to get into why I said what I said in the beginning of this video, because so y'all, the hair was given life. It was very cute. I think I was more in love with the color than the actual hair itself, because initially when I first installed it, it was cute, whatever. You get some shedding when you first make the wig because you're cutting wefts, you're doing all types of things, you're plucking, etc. That's when you usually get majority of like your quote unquote shedding, right? But for this hair, it was like every single time I did anything to manipulate the hair, it would shed. There was not a moment during these entire 2 months that the hair did not shed. I just want to throw that disclaimer out because it shedded like so much. I'm gonna insert a picture of what it does after I just brushed the hair out because it was getting tangled, and I can show you how much it shedded. Now times that by like 40 days, 30 days, 30 to 40 days, you'll have a big lump of hair. And I only had 2 bundles in my head and a frontal, so if you think about it, things can go thin real quick. Like, I think that's what really pissed me off the most. I had to get that off my chest though. I'm gonna go into a pros and cons list and just explain a little bit more about that, so I'm not completely like missing anything. I want to make sure I got everything. So the pros, no, I think I'm gonna start with the cons. Yeah, we're gonna start with the cons. All right, so the cons for this hair, right? Bleaching. If you saw the install video, I told you guys, like, it took forever to bleach. I bleached it 3 times, and the lightest it got was probably this color, and this is after I bleached my hair once. It got a little yellow, but other than that, it did not lift the way that it really needed to, the way that I wanted it to. I bleached it 3 times. Nothing. The shedding literally drove me crazy, because when it sheds, it starts to tingle, and when it starts to tingle, that means you have to brush it more, and when you brush it more, that means you get more shedding, and then when it sheds more, your hair gets thin, and then when it gets thin, it looks like you really don't, it looks like you just have hair at the top and not the bottom. It looks a freaking mess. And I kept finding myself, like, the smallest styles, you know how you curl hair and you can brush the curls out, or you can leave it in its form. If I left it in its form, within like an hour, if I didn't comb it out, I would have knots. It would be matted, it would be tangled. There was a lot of times where the frontal would get matted and it would get tangled, and I would have to go with like a fine-tooth comb and like start from the ends and try and get it out, because if not, it's gonna look a freaking mess. I didn't like that. I tried to do like deep conditioning on it. I cleaned it very good to get all the products off of it, because you know, when you lay a frontal, you put like heat protecting, you put the slick edge booster stuff, whatever, all over. Like, it was products that was on there, so I'm cleaning it very good, I'm deep conditioning, and it's like it's getting worse. And what really pissed me off was the shedding. Honestly, that's what pissed me off the most, and y'all saw the picture why I was so pissed off, because it was shedding so much. Like, anyways, I do want to say though, for the pros list, they kind of go hand in hand with my cons list. So it did bleach, thank you God, it bleached, but it just didn't bleach as long, it didn't bleach the way that I wanted it to. But it does lift. If you're not going for like a high lift, this is for you. But if you want a high lift, don't do it. It holds a curl. Like, even though you do curl the hair and it tangles, it does curl, and the curl is cute for a little bit and then it goes away. So, and I love the curl pattern. So there was a lot of times where I would just wet the hair and condition it and just let it air dry, and it would be really soft, and the curl would be like a beach wave. It was beautiful, it was very pretty, but it didn't last long, because shortly after it's dry, after you've been doing a lot of this, it starts to tangle up in the back, or it'll start to you know how your hair gets like clumpy, it'll start to clump up to where you can go like this, like you could pick the hair up and it'll be like all together like this, so you have to go through and comb it out. It was a struggle. Anyways, yeah, so those are the main pros and cons of this hair. The list is short because, honey, I didn't need a lot of time to figure that out, that it was gonna pose an issue. The hair that I got was the top virgin hair. So the other types of hair that they have, like, somebody told me that they had the raw hair from Truscend and they really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna do it. You could do it if you want. Yeah, somebody told me they had the raw virgin hair, raw hair from Truscend, and they really liked it, and I was like, okay, whatever. But this right here was not it, and this is like the first vendor from my list that I'm like really thumbs it down. It was at a really affordable price for my pre-order and dropshipping business owners, and I'm sorry to tell you guys, but no, I would not recommend it. Like, I don't recommend the headache that came with it. Like I said, I think I was more in love with the color than the actual hair. So yeah, that's it on my review for this hair. Please go back and watch those 3 videos so you can see like the initial process of it and etc. And if you want to try their other lines of hair, then that's cool too, but stay away from this one if you want to. You know what, I'm not even gonna say it. Do what you want to, when it comes to purchasing with Truscend Hair. But just know that this is my opinion. If you want to test it out yourself, or if you want to get somebody else to test it out, do so. But for me, it's a big fat no. No, 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 no. I would not give anybody this unless they were only planning to wear it for a day, or they were only planning to wear it for like an event. Outside of that, cut it out of your head, because it's not gonna last long. But yeah, I hope that answered everybody's questions. Sorry if you hear all the extra noises, but I hope that answered everybody's question. I shall see you in the next video. I have a vendor that I'm gonna be testing out next. It's the vendor I'm gonna be testing out next is KBL Hair. I got the XR hair. We're gonna see how that is. I've heard a lot of reviews about the blue band hair, da da da. Everybody knows about that. Let's research the XR hair and see how that goes. Okay, stay tuned. If you want to see that video, it will be up shortly after, you know, I receive it, etc, etc. I'll receive it, I install it, and I'll walk you through that process. Usually I'll keep it in my head for a couple months and just give you like my honest review about it. And yeah, so if you're interested in seeing that video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you do not miss a single video on this channel. I focus on helping you start your business with no money, particularly hair businesses, but I give teas and gems that can be utilized in any business, because a lot of it is like education as well. And I test out these hair vendors. So yeah, I post periodically, like throughout the weeks. I post periodically. I try to get a post out at least once a week. But I'm making a new schedule, so hopefully we can get the ball rolling on that. And yeah, if you have any questions about this hair, just let me know. If you have anything you want me to cover with the KBL hair, let me know. And yeah, I shall see you in the next video. Thank you for thugging it out this far with me. I think we at like 1.7K. Woo woo. I see you, gang. And I hope your New Year's off to a good start. You're safe. And adios, amigo. And adios, amigo.